and having an altercation with the homeowners, the people residing in that unit. Yep. This is so dangerous. We don't know, Alex and Marla, if this individual is armed. Police have to assume that they are.
And we also don't know if this person has a connection to this neighborhood or not, or if this was just randomly the place where they chose to foot bail. We understand that the vehicle itself kept moving and crashed into a tree. So there was nobody else apparently in that vehicle.
Good.
And now this suspect, and if you know anybody that lives in this area, please give them a call, give them a heads up.
Keep their
windows locked, because this is very dangerous. We saw during that pursuit recently that Rick was mentioning a similar situation to this, where the suspect got into a home, stole car keys, grabbed another vehicle, and got away. So we hope that a similar situation doesn't happen here. We also don't know, Rick, is this suspect armed?
That's right. You see a lot of activity in that home there on the far left side of your screen. Law enforcement has to assume they are, but if you live anywhere near, again, we will reiterate this, Elizabeth and Liberty, stay inside, doors and windows locked. Keep your phone on and call 911 if you see anything on your property there. But a lot of areas to hide. The night sun is on this area, as you can see there, looking for that suspect. Some movement there in the back of that house with the windows on. We just saw that. Unclear if that's related to that suspect on the run. 4 people inside. It appears that they were all males. 4 males inside that stolen vehicle. That's why they were pursuing this individual. Unclear what happened with that incident, how it really started. If they were just going to try to do a traffic stop, they ran the plates. That vehicle came back as stolen, and the pursuit was on. Bottom line, there were 4 males that appeared to be inside that vehicle. We saw the foot bail of the 3 passengers about 20 minutes ago or so, and now we just saw the driver commandeering that vehicle, hop out of the vehicle. There it is right there on the corner. There it is. We'll show that to you. And we're hearing nobody was hit, thankfully. But they got that scene.
It ended up on the sidewalk into some bushes. We're hearing that the sheriff's deputies down below were able to clear the vehicle, so that would be considered a code 4, where the vehicle, we know that no one else is in it. They've looked in the trunk. They've made sure. In the meantime, the search is on for the driver. It's difficult. I mean, even with the night sun, with the shadows, and it's confusing. And then this is also when we can misidentify if there's somebody innocent just in their backyard this time of night. It's not late. It's 5:30 in the afternoon.
And human nature would be, oh my God, there's all these helicopters in my neighborhood. I hear all these sounds. I want to see what's going on. And then some people may just look outside to try to figure out what's happening in their neighborhood. It's interesting that of all the places we were on this pursuit, this was among the darkest areas where this person chose to stash their vehicle. Another danger, Marla, in being in, quote unquote tracking mode for the sheriff's deputies is there weren't a bunch of vehicles right behind this car. So when this guy gets out of the car and goes on the run, there's nobody right there to stop him. So he's able to get out of the vehicle and essentially, potentially hide in one of these homes.
What we just showed you on the bigger portion of your screen was earlier in this pursuit when the driver was going the wrong way and then down a hillside, sparked some flames, and then carried on, and that was one of the more memorable moments of the pursuit. There was also the moment that those 3 passengers foot bailed.
Right here. This is what happens.
Yeah, that's where this is coming up. Right here on this on-ramp, you'll see 3 individuals take off, get out of the car, and then that's when this pursuit carried on. See that passenger door open? 1, 2, 3. There you go.
All appeared to be males. Unclear, but 4 people inside that vehicle. The driver continued on. Those 3 passengers bounced out and were on the run. Unclear if they were apprehended yet. Now they're just searching this neighborhood. Again, with our Extreme Nav system always on it for you here at Fox 11 with Skyfox and our technology, Elizabeth Avenue at Liberty Boulevard here. If you're anywhere near this area, if you live in this area, you can see all the law enforcement Doors and windows locked. Keep it low, keep it quiet. If you see anything on or near your property, call 911 immediately and alert these deputies, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Deputy Department. If there was a lead agency with this stolen vehicle, we haven't ascertained that yet, but they could be on it as well. I know that CHP was on it for a time, but you can see they're setting up that perimeter. We use that term a lot. There's a law enforcement helicopter there crossing our screen. We talk about perimeters with wildfire, setting that line, that circle around the danger zone. And that's what they're doing in this neighborhood, setting up units in and around the neighborhood, trying to seal off that area so that that suspect can't leave that area and they can contain that individual in this neighborhood in Southgate.
So this could take a long time. It could take hours to try to go through every one of these places door to door, make sure that the deputies themselves don't put themselves in danger, especially not knowing if this person is armed. We are going to monitor this. Skyfox is staying above this. If we get some resolution here, we will go back as soon as we get that resolution. In the meantime, though, there is other news that we want to cover and get to. The reason, of course, that we've seen so much traffic during this pursuit is that Thanksgiving is almost here. We're just a couple days away.
And that means eating season has arrived, Alex. And there are so many places around SoCal making sure that nobody misses out on a festive feast. Here at Santa Monica College, more than 1,000 free Thanksgiving meals.
All right, so again, that was the latest from our partners over at Fox 10 in Los Angeles. But again, you can see Skyfox continues to stay over the scene. This is in Los Angeles County. Again, a police chase involving a possible stolen car. Likely 4 people were in the stolen car. And as you heard there, they bailed on the car and ran away. Bailed from the car, and right now police continue to search through this residential neighborhood. Now, it's a very large scene here, and again, there's a lot of traffic. It's ahead of the holidays, and you can see there the car also crashed. We will continue to stay on top of this here on Live Now from Fox and bring you any developing details. We are going to take a break. We'll have more top stories after this.